This is a photo of Tokyo Bay. You have the greater Tokyo metropolis in the top left and Chiba Prefecture in the bottom right. Spanning the Tokyo Bay, however, you have an expressway, of which one half is the 9.5 long underwater tunnel, and the other half is just a random, nice bridge. But in the middle, we have a very interesting structure. And if you can just see where this arrow is pointing and we zoom in a little bit, this is a parking area. This is essentially just a massive parking lot in the middle of Tokyo Bay called the Umihataru PA. This expressway was built to shorten the travel times between Chiba and Tokyo, because otherwise you're basically going around half of Tokyo Bay to get from, greater metropolitan Tokyo to Chiba Prefecture. Being an expressway, it is of course a toll road, but it is not that expensive if you have an ETC card and you're in a K car like I showed before. It's about 680 yen, I think. So, it's worth the expense if you want to get to Chiba from Tokyo. And even checking out this, engineering marvel, as it were, is pretty nice. It's pretty scenic out there in the middle of the sea, in the middle of the bay. And you can just do a U-turn at Umihataru PA. You don't have to do the whole expressway. It will only charge you a one-way if you decide to go back from Umihataru. So that's pretty nice. I do encourage you to do the entire expressway and come back around on the bay side, because that way, if you're, for example, going from Tokyo to Chiba and you come back around on the bay, you can visit the Rainbow Bridge and other, icons around the bay as you get closer to Tokyo. You could even probably stop by Disneyland and Disney Sea on your way back, which would be pretty nice. Anyway, this entire expressway was built after about 23 years of planning and 9 years of construction, cost a bunch of money, and essentially cut the travel distance to a fifth about what the original distance was. Because if you go around the bay, it's about a 100-kilometer drive, but on the expressway, it's only about 15 kilometers, something like that. So less than a fifth of what it used to be if you use the expressway. As you can see, the parking area, the parking lot is not your typical parking lot. It has about 5 levels of restaurants, parking area. There's a viewing deck, which you're seeing here right now. So you can take in, the full Tokyo Bay. And you do see some ships passing into Tokyo Bay. There are, of course, other facilities on the parking area. This is some steak with scallops and some chips that I got while I was there from one of the restaurants that was, pretty nice. And of course, there are, convenience stores, all the rest of it, as you would probably expect from a Japanese shopping center, I would say. And the rest of this is just going to be a short walkthrough of the Umihataru parking area. Hope you enjoy it. If you do want to see the full drive from Umihataru around Tokyo Bay, I'll put a link for you as well. But otherwise, have a nice day.